This message is for Mr. Donald Trump. Hello, Mr. Trump. My name is Gregory Starn. I'm originally from the Atlantic City, New Jersey area, where you, Mr. Trump, have been a household name for close to 30 years now. You are someone I thought I could trust. Back in 2006, I saw an advertisement for a beachfront condominium resort to be built in northern Baja, Mexico. This soon-to-be top resort was to be spectacular, first-class, and by far superior to any resort in that area. That ad also stated the location to be incredible with phenomenal views of the Pacific Ocean. At first, that ad really didn't catch my attention. I've never been interested in northern Baja. You see, I live in Cancun, Mexico, and the beaches here are by far superior to that area of Mexico. Owning in Baja never crossed my mind. What did get my attention was the name Trump Baja. As soon as I saw your name on that ad had my full attention. I immediately associated Trump Baja with you, Mr. Trump. There was also a picture of you, so that really gave credibility to the ad. The immediate association was Trump as someone I can trust. This is the same guy who fires people on The Apprentice for not being able to make things happen. After seeing that ad, I thought, wow, Donald Trump is investing in building in Mexico. This has got to be good. I kept reading, and after reading the ad, I sent an email to the Trump Baja email address, and shortly thereafter received an email from the Trump Baja Resort. After a week or two, I then sent in a $5,000 deposit to be eligible to purchase a condo at the Trump Baja Ocean Resort, offering shortly thereafter. After I sent in my deposit, I was then sent an email with your picture at the top. Here's what the email read. Dear Greg, the announcement that Donald Trump is developing in Mexico is making headlines worldwide. The real estate mogul is fueling the Baja boom, and it is no secret that Trump Ocean Resort will be North Baja's first world-class resort. Your purchase in the initial release of the lobby tower has put you ahead of the curve and granted you ownership status with one of the most successful names in real estate, Trump. We would like to find the time in the next few days to speak with you regarding your selection on the color scheme of your Trump Ocean Resort home and provide you with some updated project documents. I will be in touch shortly. Regards, Marie-Laure Ferre, Trump Baja. Needless to say, I was an easy sale/target for the Trump Baja salesperson. I bought you, Mr. Trump, not Trump Baja. I disregarded my wife's insistence on not getting involved and was able to persuade her on the fact that it was a Donald Trump development. What could go wrong? She reluctantly agreed, and we purchased. Adding insult to injury and going against my own better judgment, I did not have an attorney read the agreement, which was a first and the last time I would ever do that. I put my trust in you and your name, what you stood for, and nothing else, Mr. Trump. On the first day of sales, $122 million was sold. I then told my wife, see, I told you, we have a winner. I had also read that the Trump/Irongate partnership had sold over $700 million in one day in Hawaii. So that really solidified my choice to purchase with you. Upon purchase, I was told the resort would start construction in April. In May, I was then told construction would be delayed due to a parking lot that needed to be relocated, and every month after that, it was a different story. Then I found out that finance had not been secured, and once finance was secure, the construction would then begin. Up until that point, I was never aware finance was not in place. That was misrepresented. I had thought the development was being built under Mexican law, and Mexican law states that it is illegal to pre-sell a project without having the proper funds in place prior to selling. And if I'm right, the sales agents in San Diego, California were not licensed to sell real estate in California. Would that alone invalidate the purchase agreement? It would almost look like a purposely lawless selling environment was created. Can't get me here, can't get me there type of thing. Why would a brand name like yours need to do business like this? I can go on and on about the irregularities with this project, but I won't on this video. The bottom line is I trusted in you, and you failed for my family and I. The money you have taken from us means a lot to our future. The amount I entrusted in you was $77,727.25. The figure does not include $8,500 in attorney consultation fees and lost interest. By law, it's 10% yearly. I know you're going to say that Irongate is to blame, and maybe they are, but I did not buy an Irongate resort, and never would. Who is Irongate anyway? As far as I'm concerned, that is a no-name, fly-by-night, here today, gone tomorrow company whose principals will do anything to make a sale disregarding any inabilities they may have to fulfill on what has been sold. Talk about a lack of ethics. Jason Grossfield, Casey Fetterman, Adam Fisher, and associates typify white-collar thieves. Is the lawsuit against Irongate/PB and Pulsori's just a formality to protect yourself while Irongate declares bankruptcy and tries to walk away from the deal scot-free? That to me is immoral and wrong. Which way does your moral compass point, Mr. Trump? Is money and power more important than high moral principles and proper professional standards? On the surface, you may be saying and presenting one thing regarding your involvement with Trump Baja, but you know, Mr. Trump, the resort would not have had the success, or my business for that matter, without having you and your name behind it, having the most sales ever to be sold in one day in Mexico. In your heart of hearts, I do believe you know what is right and what is wrong. And what has taken place with Trump Baja is wrong, and you know it. See this little guy right here? He is my son Liam. He means the world to me, and I would assume your children mean the world to you. I will do what it takes to bring justice to this unjust situation. Our money means a lot to our son's future. I worked very hard for this money. I thank you for your time, Mr. Trump, and anyone else that has spent time looking at this. Mr. Trump, let's fix this and put it behind us today.